Hello friends, this is Cara-Renee with B.Reborn Art and Healing, coming to you with a flip through of the For the Love of Blue journal that I made for my sister. This was such a pleasure to make with my sister in mind. And for those of you who don't necessarily know the story about my sister and I, we had been out of contact for upwards of 25 years. And we reunited last January. So it's been such an honor and such a blessing to get to know her again and to share our lives in a different way. So her birthday was in July. And so my gift to her was to make her a journal, and her favorite color is blue, baby blue. So what you're going to see though in here is I did insert some yellow and blue combos because yellow is my favorite color. And I thought, wow, what about sprinkling some of my color in her journal, because that's sisterhood to me. So I'm hoping that she will love this. This video will not go up until she has actually received the journal, which I think I'm going to see her next weekend. So we should be good to go. So let's get going with the flip through. I'm going to try to, parts of it I'm just going to flip through and just hold things so you guys can see, because that way I can speed it up. Otherwise, this is going to take a long time. So let me just open her up here really quick, just tied with some seam binding. So that is our front cover, and you can see all the videos that I did, all the parts of this that I did on video are in the For the Love of Blue playlist. So this is the cover, and I used this fabric, which I actually ran by her to make sure that she liked it, and she did. So, and then this is a scarf that we found together at an antique shop, and then the back is just the same dealio there. And then there's that beauty of just that flippy floppy. My journals, the way I build them is I make my cover. This piece is a separate piece, and then the back is a separate piece. When I put them together, I leave a gap, and so that's why we get this kind of floppy action. Let me see if I can get that in camera. So we get this floppy action, which I absolutely love. So we do have sorry guys, we have some charms on the bottom of the signature strings. So I'm going to go ahead and flip through here. This is one of those envelopes that we made. I followed a video by Ruby and Pearl, and these are just so delightful, super fun to make. And then we've got these bits on the inside. So isn't that just gorgeous? And then we've got a collage kind of card there. I have to talk and show you some of the things. I don't want you to have to listen to music the whole time. So I just sit that in between the signatures. And so these pages that I'm pointing out are vellum, which I love the feel of that. We've got obviously lace, coordinating lace. I use the same 2 laces throughout the journal. This is just a hidden paper clip that I made really quick, and this is what I was talking about, bringing in the yellow and the blue together. So that's super fun. And then just some simple journaling spots for her, and then that's just a journal card. Super fun. And this was just a journal card, because that allows her to still, take this off and write here on this blank. I try to keep these pages free. I did do a lot of stenciling. These are the paper clip tag pockets that we made on camera. Super popular video. I will try to remember to link as many of these videos down below as possible so that you guys can check out how I made the ephemera. Some of them are going to be in the For the Love of Blue journal playlist. So, and I did just make a little bit of a card to go in there just to have something. I realized I didn't have anything in them. This was a piece that I made a long time ago, and I just love this. It says Happy Girl, and so I wanted to include it in her journal. Even though it's the darker tones, I did mix up the colors. As you see, I've got some dark seam binding and other dark bits, like the signature strings are black, which I thought was a nice contrast. So this one just has this tag that goes in here, and this is a vintage invoice. I believe that was from Tailor Made Journals. And then there's just this cluster here. This is also an old one that I made. It's in one of the videos. I'll try to link it as well. It's a hidden journaling spot. So this was an early make in my process, but it's got this cute little journal space. Usually I don't put white paper in, but apparently back in that time I didn't really pay attention. So we're just going to slide that back in, and you can't not even tell it is a hidden journaling spot. Isn't that epic? Love it. I think I learned that originally from Cara-Renee Creations. This is another old piece that I made. I'm going to remove that out of the way. So this is just some vintage ladies that I just thought were really cool, and I used this kit. I think this is from Liana Scraps. Pretty sure it is. And then we've got a beautiful journaling card in there as well. But I thought the tones are right and really beautiful. So, and this is one of those embossed dangle cluster, embossed dangles that we made. That's in a video that just went up on the channel. So you probably have already seen that by the time this one airs. This is that 12 by 12 multi-pocket flip out thing. So the inspiration for this came from Mandy over at Sunflowers Indoors. I hope that you'll check her out on YouTube. And so this is just the one that I decided to use for my sister's journal. So it is again tucked in the middle between signatures. This is that project that I did following Julie over at Camellia Crafts. It's like this signature foldy thing, so it opens like that, and then I stuffed some things in here, and then the other side we'll bump into here in a second, and this is the back side of that, and just stuck some coffee dyed paper and a tag in there. This is one that I made. I don't think I made this on camera. And then this is another one of those, I believe this was called, the kit is called, for this is French Checks from Tailor Made Journals. And this is a scrapbook paper from, it's called Georgia Blues, and I got it on scrapbook.com, but I can no longer find it. So I just made this little pocket dealio here. Another one of those embossed dangles, really beautiful with some fabric in between the layers, which is the same as the scarf on the spine. And another one that I did a long time ago and just thought the tones were perfect for this journal, so I went ahead and used it. Got some, yeah, there we go. That's a vellum paper. So you can see by adding a really solid piece here, it stabilizes that vellum paper too, but you still get that crinkly sound. This is the other side of that, page insert thing, and so this has got a place she can tuck some pictures, and she can also write on there. We are just about to the end, and then a couple of bits in here. This is a coin envelope, and it's got a little journal card inside. I used a lot of kits for her journal. Blue kits and blue paper were hard to come by, so I had to put a lot of kits together to get what I wanted out of this for this project. I did leave some pockets empty, and that's just because she can stick something in there she wants to. So, and then this is another place where I brought in that yellow. This is an envelope that flips up. It's got a couple journal cards in it, a couple of cards here in this little pocket. So this is from the Journal Boat. I believe it's her yellow and blue kit. It was kind of an afterthought, so I'll try to link it as well. And then there's the flap for that. And our back is, these are the double belly bands. I wasn't talking at that point in the video at the beginning, but this is the double belly band that we made on camera. So we've got this big spot, and look at that. Oh my goodness, live your dreams. So pretty. Goes behind there. And then you do kind of have to fiddle with this to get that under a little bit. And then this is a belly band also is right here. Hope you guys can see that, like right there. And so I've got a couple cards to flip in there. So that is my sister's For the Love of Blue journal. But watch how it flops open. I just absolutely adore that. It's just so floppy. It can be tricky to write on, but the benefit is that when you roll it like this, the beginning is harder because we've got quite a gap here. I might do that differently in the future so that this could be open more easily. But you can still write on that. You could always use like a hardboard or bookboard or something to go here. But the other thing is she can write on paper and paper clip it in or something like that. I'm not sure. So I love working in journals like this. I'm hoping that it suits her and that she absolutely adores it. But and this, let me talk about this. I didn't in the original flip through. This is an accordion kind of bookmark thing. Because I used really heavy cardstock on this though, it was too heavy to just clip in, so I went ahead and just glued it down. And then of course she would need something here, some kind of a bookboard or something to put down so she could actually write on that. But that is what we've got going on, guys. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.